Yay, everything is broken. Oh, you know those days when nothing works, when just your hand is stuck in midair, you don't know why, and everything is broken? It's one of those days. It's it's one of those days. So it turns out that there was a Stream Deck update that I didn't notice that completely disabled half my buttons. So you see, yeah, I can still mute, but that's about all I can do. So if there are any complications today, yeah, nothing works the way it should. So yeah, I apologize for any weirdness today. I was in the middle of trying to fix the whole follower thing that didn't work yesterday. Figured out why that didn't work, but now, yeah. Oh my god, hello, hi, hi, MHF. I don't even know what my hand is doing. I really don't know. Hold on, let me see if I can at least disable it. Before I just, yes, no, stop moving. That gets creepy. There we go, thank you. Now, it turns out that the update actually killed my WebSocket, and now my Stream Deck can't control OBS, so I can't switch the scenes, and I'm actually trying to get that fixed on the fly right now. Because it's a nightmare to not be able to do that. So let me see if I can get that fixed on the fly. It looks like I might be able to, because it now at least recognizes them again. It just can't select them. How are you all today? Let me ask like this. I hope you all are having a nice and relaxed day. Yes, I think we're slowly getting there. I'm just gonna see if I can get this fixed, just so I don't have to do everything manually, but right now it doesn't look like it, so we're probably just moving on for a manual day. Oh, 2 weeks of vacation. You in Germany? I miss German vacation. Yeah, it actually looks like Stream Deck just completely crashed. Yay! Yeah, that's the one downside of living in America, that most places here give such a ridiculously minimal amount of PTO that you're just not going to have a chance to really experience a lot of vacation. Come on, I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there. Yeah, it's that now there. I have to admit, as someone that didn't grow up here, there are a fair amount of things that really annoy me about the US. Wonderful example. I took a bath this morning, and when you take a bath here, I can always tell how cold it is outside. If it's warm outside, I use like 70% warm water, because otherwise it's scalding hot. And if it's cold outside, I need to use all hot water, and am happy if I get something lukewarm. That's how bad it is. We have zero insulation. If we have freezing temperatures, it will nearly immediately start freezing our hot water pipe. Ever heard of that? A hot water pipe freezing? I haven't until I got here. Let's try this again. Let's see if we can connect to our OBS. No, I think something is wrong with OBS, because even Sammy keeps losing the connection, so we might just have to go manually. But yeah, it's bad installation is about everything you get here. It's literally everything it is. It's like wonderful example. We had minus 14 degrees Celsius for one day, and during that day, our hot water pipe froze. And yeah, no, doesn't work. It no longer cares. Oh well. Manual day. And that water then burst, that water pipe. It just literally burst when the water came back. And when they dug it out of the wall, how do I explain this? We literally have a back wall for the kitchen, as in that plywood that you have at the back of, say, a kitchen cabinet. Behind that were the pipes, uninsulated, and behind that was the wall, which was just wood again. So we literally, between two wooden walls, had the loose pipes just dangling in midair. Yeah, you don't have to be surprised if that breaks, because that's just gonna burst like there's no tomorrow. And it's always the hot water too. But yeah, it looks like I'm nearly there. It's just OBS timing out now. So we might be able to actually get something going. But OBS is not... There we go. Thank you. Let's try this. At least it's a good chill soundtrack to start a buggy day. Now, actually, I think it's an OBS issue now, because not only does Stream Deck keep losing the connection, but Semi does too. So yeah, let's just continue as soon as I can close these windows and move on. That's the problem of relying on too much technology, that half the stuff will always break. Yeah, let's scoot over into our small corner and take a look at our game today. Let's see. Now I gotta manually do all these things. Yes, I apologize for any unusuals today. There we go. And sound works too. Okay. Slowly we're getting there. Now, hey Jakey, good morning. How are you today? Welcome to probably the buggiest stream I had yet. Nothing works, including my gamepad. Hello. There we go. Oh, is that close now, huh? Yeah, enjoy. And I mean, you already know that I do want to see pictures. Oh yeah, it's probably a good thing that I don't stream tomorrow, because it looks like I have to redo a whole lot of things. Might just be that some server is down or whatever, but we'll see. So, what did we do here? Yes. We wanted to kill that big bad guy, but we weren't quite capable. So, you know what we're doing? First, yeah, we're going back this way. Once we have more plot to deal with. Because right now we're completely out of plot, and I need to build some transfusions, and then we can tackle that boss. I also, well, I mean, I kindly asked Kit to do some research on my behalf earlier, just to confirm my suspicions, and my suspicions are confirmed. Oh, it didn't open. That any person we suck from dies. So, yeah, I'm following the goal that I will only kill people that deserve it. Let's see, which letter did we pick up? No, we read these, we read this. No, we read all of these. Did we pick up a quest item? What quest items were here? No, bloody diary, unfinished letter. Didn't it say cover letter? There it is, cover letter. Hello, Frank. How are you, my old friend? It was good to see you last week. Next time, let me get the rounds in. I hope everything is okay on your side of town. Here, in your old neighborhood, the situation is getting worse. Clay is getting more violent every day and is only thinking about expansion, even when it seems they are some new players around, trying to dispute our territory. The Wet Boot boys are in a bad spot, I'm afraid. So I thought about what you said last time we met, that you never regretted leaving the gang, that the only thing you regret is never being able to put foot in the East End again, to avoid a good beating or worse. Well, rest assured that you'd have my protection if you decide to pass by. And maybe we could talk again about the new opportunities and job offer? You know, I have always been good with numbers, so maybe if you need an accountant in your company, let's talk about that, shall we? Say hello to your wife for me. WBB for life, old chap. WBB. Booth Digby. What does WBB mean? We'll be back for life. I also like the fact that you don't actually get the progress for picking it up. You literally get the progress for reading it. Until you read it, you don't know what it says. I like that. It's a good little spin on how games usually do it and not force you to. Oh, there's Booth Digby. Let's say hello. Maybe he's a bad guy.
The sewer dog's fault, they say. Then the gangs, the epidemics, everyone's throwing the blame.
Good evening, sir.
Oh,
Who
wow.
the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby.
Oh. See, it still does that every now and then. Hold on, let me move my mouse where it pauses. Booth Digby.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
You know, just before the stream I said, I hope I find many bad people so I can kill them. Since the hospital is so full of good people that I'm not gonna touch them. The game hurt me.
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
Oh, are they pointing him in a direction that I can't kill him because he's the leader and he's... Is he the leader? No, he's not. He's not a pillar, so I can kill him. Yeah. Just need to find all the hints because that's a lot of XP.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Yeah, he will find an end. And so will probably she.
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I ain't paying any bill left by Clay.
I'm not here to collect payment, Miss...
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
Yeah, they're definitely placing her in a good spot.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
Such a lovely individual.
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
So, bullets, crafting parts. I don't know why I would buy crafting parts unless I actually need them. But yeah, those two are definitely very lovable individuals. And look at that. I'm already getting there.
Pleasure, sir. It's been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
So let's see if we find anything useful here. Well, first of all, we do have rats. And I desperately need them right now. Oh my god, look at that minimal amount of blood. Now let's see. No, I can't get the rats. Right, what is that place? There, let's at least heal a little. Yeah, let's not go onto the bridge yet. I don't think we have to. I would love to find a hideout so I can craft myself some stuff. And this looks like the perfect spot for one. Maybe further in this direction?
Maggots and liars.
Let's see who he is.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions. Or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
Seymour Fishburne. Burn. What a name.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
Nope. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency then?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum. That's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just want her to smile. No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Oh, that shouldn't be too difficult.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
More investigations. I like that. These investigations are well done and are really fun so far. Let's see. Come on, there has to be a hideout somewhere. No, not here. No, just spoopy exterior. No upper entrances. I've already seen that one. Huh, weird. So let's see, what can we do? Actually, there was nothing on the left, was there? Oh no, we already did that. Okay, so yeah, the docks. Oh, there's a hideout. This way? This way? No, this way. Oh yeah, there it is. Ah, fatigue. We have something against fatigue with us.
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
Inebriation aside, do you need medical help?
Yes. I feel sicker than usual these days.
That's why we give him medication.
Take this, then. And perhaps you could try to slow down the alcohol intake, too.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only remedy I can afford.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am, Doc.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
Too busy drinking.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
There's a nice way to phrase it.
To rejoice, then. Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it. And now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is, I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Ah, that is depressing.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing?
Why does it...
I love this neighborhood. So friendly, so joyful.
And I can't even skip.
No reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
Another time, perhaps. I'm not sure I want to hear another sad story.
Okay.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure, I wanted things to change. To really change, and to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
Yeah, it's a good description. He definitely is a bit depressed.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No.
Nuclear_T-bomb just checked in.
Oh my god, it actually worked. Partially. Hey, Nuclear. What? Welcome to the channel. House's favorite clothing. Oh boy. Yeah, thank you so much for the follow. Come on in, make yourself comfortable. Bring more bad jokes. I accept them. This is a place for bad jokes.
You one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
How are you today? I hope you're having a good morning. Thank you so much for the follow. It's partially broken, it seems. I'm not sure what is still partially broken, but half of my technology is not working today. It's like all the OBS WebSocket broke and it's ugh. So yeah, I apologize if today is a bit more manual. But yeah, 3 p.m. That probably means Great Britain, somewhere UK. I think it should be 4 p.m. in mainland Europe. Unless I got the time wrong. No, thank you for the headpits. Yeah, I thought so.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
He sounds like a good guy. He's just...
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
You know...
He's just another lost orphan.
He's an anarchist that lost his way and now just gets drunk every day. I can see that. But yeah, I hope you're having a great day. I do think it's interesting that I get a large variety of European watches early in the morning. Always nice.
A few clients, but with the epidemic, no one dares go outside.
I can't do that. I shouldn't even try. That was embarrassing.
Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm
Oh, yeah,
Sabrina
right.
Cavendish. How can I help you?
We walked through here on the way through. I do remember that. Speaking of new things happening, I would use my hands, but the hands broke too today, so I'm not pointing at it. But down there, we now have a new goal. At 100 followers, I'm gonna make a special stream to build an electronics kit. Microscope, soldering, and all included. I'm really looking forward to that. So that will be fun. Still gotta set up a few things. Gotta make sure I have a feed for the microscope so we can see that on stream. But yeah, I think doing an electronics kit, definitely a bit of a change. I don't build Gundams, or I would offer that. I feel like that's a Twitch mainstay at this point, building Gundams on stream.
What can you tell me about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
Oh, yeah, decision. It's probably gonna be some electronics kit. I have a whole bunch of like cute little electronics kits that just, you know, show the time or blink or a stopwatch or like a sand timer, stuff like that. It's gonna be like a 3 or 4 hour chatting, soldering, measuring, just electronics. What are we doing? Why not go then? No one feels safe. I'm not afraid. These decisions are rough because I don't know a lot about these people yet. And I've locked off more than one that way. Let's ask. Let's be gentle.
So you and your friends all feel in danger? No exception?
Oh, that's a horrible
Tom's
question.
the only exception I've come across until now. But he's not like everybody else.
Yeah, I like, it might be a PCB, very custom PCB, but that's about as far as I would go. I am not an electrician. I don't actually know electronics well. I just enjoy it. So yeah, a soldering kit and stuff like that. Hey, I haven't lost. That's actually a good idea because I haven't even opened my bottle yet. I just talked about it this morning, about how I never drink during the stream, and then after the stream I drink like half a liter and then go to work, and I never drink during work. It's... ugh. I should drink more, and not the bad kind. There we go. Let me just... The least I can do is... Wait, where's my heart? There's my heart.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colorful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
Wonder if there's something special about Tom.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
So I suppose let's talk to Tom after this.
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London. And here I am.
Yeah, it must have been really easy back in 1990 in London to be a mixed breed. I'm
Goodbye,
sure
Miss Cavendish.
she had a lot of...
One days go outside.
Seeing all the hate we've already seen in this game, I can only imagine bringing race into it.
Poor Jack.
That already isn't easy today, let alone 100 years ago. Let's just loot everything that we can't loot because it requires a key. No, wow. Seriously, you kept those were 5 shillings in your safe, but you kept 3 shillings in your cupboard. I don't think you understand what a safe is for.
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise for a time.
I hope I live long enough to see them.
Let me see if we have anything else. No. Nothing blinking here. Oh yeah, right. That was Swansea's room when we met him.
You know, it would be nice to see each other.
I suppose they only have one room.
This situation won't last forever. After, we'll have plenty of time to
Not
plan the
long
future.
ago, this sort of mess.
Good thing we haven't seen Seymour for a while. Even Dyson has stopped coming in every night.
The pub's become right peaceful, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, I already know that these things respawn after a night, since I can loot them again. So I'm pretty sure they are randomized. So that safe just has between 5 and 10 shillings, and that cupboard has between 0 and 3 shillings, and between 0 and 2 crees, and they probably all have loot tables. This is probably how it is.
Damn it.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Yeah, I mean, better, probably. Would I trust that anything here uses anything but just a simple randomizer? Probably not. Let's be honest. It probably is a literal loot table just showing the possible quantities and then you roll the dice. That's how I would assume it. Because why put in effort?
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's not that bad. Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Or something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
So we also need to be a running boy.
Why does your waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but for women it's worse, as always. Sabrina is a brave girl, but she can't help feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel this way? Are you not worried about her safety?
Of course I am. The truth is, she's tougher than me deep inside. She just has to learn to control it.
Okay, that is all. And
Goodbye,
we need a
Mr.
ton of hints for him. Okay. So, first things first. Let's head on out. Let's head up to the safe room that was somewhere here. Yes. And get a few more things set up. So let's see. First of all, we need to renew our serums. There. See if we should carry these around. Yeah, we have enough ingredients to make sure we have these available when needed. For these two, I need a bit more. Let's see, do I wanna... No, I don't wanna upgrade anything because I do want that shotgun first. Oh, I can buy that shotgun now. Because I wanted to buy his shotgun and then upgrade that instead. You know what? If we use a blood now... Oh, I can't use it in here? Okay. Wait. Why can't I use it at all?
The sewer dog's fault, they say. Then the gangs, the epidemics, everyone's throwing the blame.
Up and down, don't react. I'm trying to... You see, maybe I have to... Oh, I can't attack either. Am I just in a spot where I can't? Is it like it's a no combat zone? He has a cold.
Good evening, Mr. Fishman.
Yeah.
Do you require medical assistance?
That's something I didn't expect to hear again. A doctor concerned with the health of his patients. Yeah. I could use some help. On several matters, in fact.
I don't know which kind of doctor you're used to dealing with, but it's a doctor's purpose to heal people.
And is it your purpose as well, Mr. Reed? I would say it's a convenient way for gaining people's trust.
I mean, yeah, it is. That's kind of why I'm doing it.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
There. Now he's recovering? Oh, wait. If he is recovering, then that means... yeah. Then it means they are probably good the next day. And he... Oh! Yeah, and Clay Cox had a cold and now has an anemia. So... we should definitely make sure to heal these people before we go to bed, or they get worse. So treatment for anemia. Do I have a treatment for anemia? That is, you know, a bit bigger. Let me get back up there and see. Then yes, I'll say it at least once during every stream. This flickering did not have to be. Anemia. Okay, no, I do have anemia. So let's take care of healing him first. Clay Cox. Clay Cox, you were in the hospital? Yeah, you are in the hospital. Okay, so let's go hospital. We gotta go through here.
Foolish girl and her pretty principles. She's got no idea who she's dealing
Perhaps we should have listened to what the idiot had to say first.
Oh yeah, we gotta go through here again,
It's
don't
locked.
we? Wait, why can't we go through here? Not sure. Well, then let's go this way. Up, gotta go around. That was just a dead end, yep. I suppose we could give this one another try. Just let's heal first. There. Now let's try this fella again. Because he's rough. He's level 16. Actually, let me see if we have a better weapon. Yeah, I could use that shotgun. And the problem, I still don't quite understand how these are two people, but he does seem to be one. Like he has this really annoying attack where he summons his shadow. So I'm trying to kill the ad first. Unless he does that. But I can do that too. Okay, one down. Now comes the tough one. Nope. Let's heal first. Yeah, these are very strategic fights. Where are you? There you are. Come on. This is just such an annoying attack. Let's heal a little first. What do you mean nullify? What that? How can you nullify a bullet? This is such a rough fight. Yeah, I don't think I can do this. I gotta just accept that I can't do this. Let's just get killed then, I suppose. Is this guy regenerates like there's no tomorrow. Yes, I know, the blood of citizens is the fastest way to evolve. Murder them all. I don't. Well, I still have to run through there because that seems to be the only way. I suppose I could sneak through there. Because as far as I understand, I still need to kill him to get the loot that they want from here. Or do I just have to loot that person? Let me wait 25 seconds until I can get invisible, and then let's try that. If I can actually sneak up and loot this stuff without them attacking. Come on, 10 seconds. There. Okay, I can't loot as long as I have a crow. What if I leash? Come on. Yeah, let's try that. Now I feel like cheating, but I'm totally gonna try that just to see if it actually is possible. I'm gonna wait until the timer is up, then leash him, and then sneak past on the way back to see if I can loot. Yeah, because when I get here, he can't attack me and he just leashes. Yeah, how about you fight? That is actually... Oh, wow. How did I not think of that? Thank you, sir. No, I'm not the leech you should attack. He's the leech you should attack. How would you just ignore me?
Leech spotted! Watch out, boys!
Yeah, let's just... Come on, maybe if I stand here, does that work? Wait, who's attacking me? No one? No. Yeah, this feels like a very viable solution. I just gotta stay away from them and they keep fighting each other. No! Ow! Let's see if we can... Nope. I mean, I suppose it works. Yeah, let's not do that again, I suppose, because first I need a bit more blood. wait for him to come over. Yeah, now we're fully healed. Let's just make sure we didn't miss any loot. And now let's go back to the hospital and take care of the healing first. This way? Yeah, this way.
Are you dead? Die, vermin! Watch yourselves! Here's one of them! Filthy piece of shit!
Come on. Steppity step.
I'll take his head!
Okay, now this way to the hospital? Yep. Hey Turquoise, how are you today? Hope you're having a good day. And if not, let me know how we can make it better. Oh no, that's the back entrance. We don't need that. We can just head this way. Okay, and then we need to find Cox. Where was Cox? I think he was sitting on one of the beds. Yes. Why is Milton in here? Oh, he's not.
Blaming me will not further your agenda, sir. How long's it going to take to fix me properly? A month? A year? You have the right to disapprove of our methods, and you will kindly apologize when you're feeling better.
Come on, Lady Ashburn. Where is Cox? Oh, Lady Ashbury, not Bourne. Fishburne was the other guy. Where is Cox? I thought he was in the hospital. I mean, he's part of the hospital group. But I don't remember who Cox was.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
Let me just also go through and see if we have any new loot. So we can go up to craft. But yeah, main goal is I want to find Cox. I mean, it's generally a good goal. Just want to find Cox. Sorry, was it inappropriate?
It's locked, all right.
I'll take it. This is an 18+ stream. I can make inappropriate jokes. That's why it is. Oh, there's someone that has a secret to reveal. Let's see where he wants me to. Yeah, this eye means they have something to tell.
I cannot enter.
Usually it means we have to listen to it somewhere.
And lost at the same time.
It's locked.
Let me see if
Good
he has
evening,
any new
Dr.
options.
Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Tell me the truth about your appointment as a medic during the war, Rakesh.
The regiment administration appointed me by mistake. I had to learn the job on the spot, sir. Very hard, sir, but I rose to the challenge.
Do you realize how many soldiers died because of that decision? You should have refused.
Yes, sir. I swear I did, sir. But no one listened. When the first wounded arrived, I had to do what I could.
It is an unbelievable story, Mr. Chidana.
I
It was
don't
a
know.
time beyond belief, Dr. Reed. But I'm happy not to deal with the wounded. I prefer caring for the dead now.
You can't impersonate a doctor. You can't improvise a medical education. People could die at your hands.
You're absolutely right, sir. But as a field surgeon, it was more like being a butcher.
Do you believe you have really helped these people?
My
I do.
ratings were within the averages of the regiment. I saved lives, Dr. Reed. Does that not say enough about triage and war surgery?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I agree with Rakesh in this case. If you're in the middle of a war and the only option is that you stitch people together, even if you have no clue how,
Please show me what you have to
then
sell.
Of course.
that's better
It's
than
just
nothing.
trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Oh yeah, he has the ferrous tartarate. Tartrate. That I need. You know what? Let's get a couple.
It never ceases to amaze me how you, the dead, and lost at the same time.
Oh, that's interesting. Now he doesn't have anything to say. Wonder if that just meant he wanted to get something off his shoulders, so to speak. Let me see if she has anything else to say.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Do I? No, I don't want to talk to her about this. I mean, I could try this.
Mortimer is extremely vague as to his motivations for committing
Moxie
suicide.
is a cute bean.
Tell me more
I
about
just
what
wanted
you
to
know.
say I love
you
your
say,
streams. Keep up the
Mortimer
great
had
work.
no reason to die. All he said to me was that he wanted to make the world a better place, but couldn't.
Oh, thank you so much, Turquoise. And I just noticed that even that doesn't work. Wait, why doesn't it? Wow, yeah, even that is now broken. It actually makes me sad. Like, literally everything broke this morning. All my redeems don't seem to work. The WebSocket no longer seems to work. I don't even know what happened, but I'm glad I don't stream tomorrow because I need to fix all that crap. Yeah, thank you so much, Turquoise. I try my best to give everyone a gentle morning at least.
Why did your son feel so useless when facing the world?
I think it was more that he could only see the melancholy facets of life. He couldn't help but dwell on such things.
What do you think he meant by making the world a better place?
Mortimer has always been a sensitive soul. He wouldn't talk to anyone for months after his father passed. It's like he carries everyone's sadness with him.
Don't waste your time with me.
Your son wished to die, Beatrice? Why did you hide such crucial information?
Are you not aware suicide is a crime? Mortimer could be thrown in jail. I can't let that happen. I won't.
I understand you fear the legal consequences, Mrs. Goswick. But don't you realize your silence significantly affects your son's case?
All my son needs is help and comprehension. Not judgment and punishment for what he may or may not have done.
Do you realize your son could try to kill himself again? He might succeed next time.
I think about it every minute. But I won't stop fighting for my son's future. That's how much I love him.
You're right. Your son's death was not fatal. And unlike many on their own, he is lucky to have you by his side.
I can't give up on him. I just can't. I have conceded many times in my life, but giving up on my son is something I am incapable of.
I did promise him that I wouldn't show her, and I have all her hints, so I'm not gonna.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
But let me see if he had one more hint.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
Thank you, Dr. Reed, but you've done enough already. The rest is up to me now.
Your mother won't let you down, Mortimer. Don't you share her hope for a better future?
No. I don't.
Won't you even try?
Do you want me to promise you I'll get better? Do you want me to tell her the same thing? I could, but it would not change anything.
Yeah, I can't even mesmerize him, but I feel like
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir.
Oh yeah, I do feel like he is probably gonna be one of the two. And then I suspect her too, because, I mean, what is she gonna do if her son is suddenly gone and doesn't come back? I feel like such an asshole having to do this. Like, I feel so obliged to just not. But I am not sure I can really get far in this game if I don't kill anyone. I mean, I suppose you can. And I found a few deserving people. Wait, who's that? Who's up there? What is up there? Isn't that the garden or something? Let me see. Oh, these are just mobs. That's fine. As it looks like I haven't been up here yet. I don't remember this, so... I'm running out of stamina at the worst possible moment. When I just needed a few more attacks. Yeah, let's see what we find up here. It felt like there should be more. No, was this really just a loot room? No, there we go. Survey mission from Guard of Priven Command Post to East End Controls. Object Vampire Activity. Hospital Survey Investigate. Oh, I think I know what this is. 3 days ago, one of our new recruits heard a rumor about the presence of a female vampire hiding in the Pembroke Hospital. All we have is her first name, Thelma. Your mission is to discreetly go there and observe any suspicious activity concerning said leech. Then report directly to us, and we will decide what action should be taken. Yep. That is what we needed to stop that investigation. So they were here for Thelma and not for Lady Ashcroft. And Thelma is the slightly insane person that thinks she is a vampire, but we know she's not. Because, surprise, vampires don't have beating hearts.
It's locked, all right.
It is locked. Okay, so let's go through and make sure everything has been done and spoken to. Okay, let's start left. As the back rooms shouldn't have many. It's just the exit. I still don't remember where Clay Cox is. There are so many people to keep track of. Let me see if you have anything new.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes? Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins, but are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke, but we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
But that didn't unlock... Oh, that's why. That's the hint.
Milton cheats patients out of their money at this hospital, Pippa. Are you his accomplice?
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition of being useful? By abusing the sick and poor?
No. It is my definition of getting out of this useless life once and for all.
Why do you do it?
Why not? Most of the sick who paid for a bed are already dead, or will be soon. Don't you see the futility of all this?
God, none of them actually accept that what they're doing is wrong. It's horrible. Ugh. Hello, Key. How are you today? Hope you're having a good morning? Sorry, evening. You're probably on your way home right now.
You put a price on hope. This goes against everything you swore to uphold as a nurse.
Report me then, Dr. Reed. Report the little nurse and keep on lying about the surgical errors, the wrong dosages and diagnostics that we all covered for the sake of our colleagues.
Whose idea was it?
What difference does it make? We did it together, and I'm guilty as charged.
Answer my question.
It was my idea first, even though Milton would say it was his, to protect me.
God, these are such horrible people.
Do you need medical help yourself, nurse?
I'm fine, really. I just need to sleep.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Ugh, disgusting.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Yeah, I feel pretty good today. It's my Wednesday. So I always look forward working on Wednesdays, because then the week's, heads towards an end.
Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes. And it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
So that's what made her believe she's a vampire. She just saw one and saw how the blood healed him, and she wants to be healed too. It's kind of not lyrical, poetic. That's what I was thinking of. And standing on the bus was always my least favorite. Even as a school kid, like literally standing in the bus, having to hold on and oh, thank you for that. But yeah, I hate it. Oh, okay. I'm hydrating. Yeah, thank you for the reminder. I really should get better at it, I know.
No, you are deluded. You think you crave blood, but you have no physical need for it. You have no idea what that is like.
But what am I feeling? It cannot only be in my head. I know my flesh is rotting. I feel it. It disgusts me.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
I suppose I could take her. I mean, I got her at some point, and she is probably the closest thing to insanity.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft.
So you know what?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Oh wait, I can't because she also takes level 2.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your
Okay, I should
nocturnal
probably put points into that, huh? Are you okay? Oh, you were looking at your pocket watch. Oh, yeah, right. Before we do anything bad with Milton, I should make sure, if we ever do anything bad...
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Yeah, we need his weapon.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
There. Let's buy extra shotgun cells, because those are dirt cheap and we want those. There. And then we go and upgrade that weapon, but we don't have to do that immediately. Let's check Brannigan. Brannigan is not at full yet.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
No, I'm still missing
Goodbye, nurse. Call me
some
if you
bits
need
for her.
assistance.
But yeah, I don't want to remove nurses. That just wouldn't be right.
That was fast.
I'm afraid the trail of breadcrumbs leads beyond the hospital premises. I must leave for a time.
Is that so? Why?
Now it's time for you to be patient. It would seem that your blackmailer is part of a more complex machination whose root is in Whitechapel.
Machination? Do you suspect another immortal is involved?
I have no idea, but I'm certain to know more when I return from Whitechapel.
Do be careful, my good doctor. When immortals are involved, the stakes tend to escalate quickly.
I'll return with case solved or carried on my shield.
Do the stakes escalate quickly, or did the escalations quickly lead to stakes? No, okay.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from the mechanic.
Don't ask me. Oh, there is Clay Cox. I thought he was closer to here. But yeah, I try being a
Good
being.
evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. more interesting, one way or another.
Yeah, actually, I agree. People who are awake at night are more interesting. I 100% agree. If you go to bed at 8 p.m., you're probably less interesting than someone that goes to bed at 1 a.m. I like that. Also, fun fact, speaking of beans. Recently I thought about, you know, calling dogs good boys. And I actually kind of hate it because sometimes you have a dog behind a fence and you call that dog a good boy so they stop barking. I don't know if they are a boy. You know, I mean, maybe it's a girl dog. So I kind of drifted off to just calling every dog a good bean. And I love it. It's I don't know. They're good beans. And it works. So I've started calling every dog a good bean. I mean, I'm not saying that I mind, you know, misgendering a dog. I don't think they are going to be angry if I give them the wrong pronoun. But I feel like a good bean is such a nice and gender-neutral phrase that, yeah, I'm just sticking to that now. I like it. Actually, let's do his medical checkup first.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
This place is full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't push your luck.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way. And also weaknesses that can be exploited.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
Wow, my stomach just grumbled so loud I actually saw my microphone hit. Yeah. So here's an annoying part. If I don't have a breakfast, my stomach is not happy. I have a bit of a stomach condition. I need to eat about every 6 hours. It doesn't need to be big. I need to put something inside or my stomach will just go nuts. But in the morning, I'm so lazy. When I get up, I need to do a dog walk and, you know, I need to make a drink and need to set up the stream, and that by the time I'm streaming, I'm always hungry. So I'm sitting here 1.5 hours into a stream that I want to last like 3 or 4 hours. And all I can hear is my stomach crumble so loud that my microphone hits. I should really... Oh, I don't just have one dog, I have 2. Let me actually... Yeah, I can show you. I think I have good pictures. Yeah, it's not rapid metabolism. It's more I just have a really faulty digestive system. So my stomach produces a shit ton of acid. And I have acid reflux from that and just a whole bunch of issues. And the best way I can solve it is literally just eat something small every 4 to 5 hours. And I never have any issues. But it's, you know... same in Sherman. Same in Sherman. But yeah, we have 2 very adorable dogs. I'm actually gonna... bring them up in the browser. It just takes a moment. So I want to make sure that we have good pictures. And at least for one of them, it is surprisingly difficult to get good pictures because he will spend all his time on his back. But I think that is a good picture. Yeah, we can use that. Let me just find the second so you see my dogs. Because they are really good beans. Let me see if I find a better picture of the other doggo. I always wanted to speak French. It's like literally, French has been on my forefront of the languages I want to learn. I feel like Spanish would probably make a lot more sense, being where I am. but French, I always considered a more interesting language. I never did it. I tried every now and then, but I just, nope, never did it. Which is funny because as a kid, I loved learning languages. I learned a kind of Shakespeare Old English back when I was like in 2nd grade because I was playing Ultima Online. It just came out. Ultima Online literally just came out, and I was just, playing. And it felt natural to use a more Shakespeare English in there. Because it felt natural and we kind of all did it. And then I, in school, started learning English and had horrible grades because of that. Because, yeah, it turns out if you grow up with non-modern school English and then have to learn modern school English as a 10-year-old, it's actually not fun. But then I ended up learning Hungarian because we took vacations there and I spoke it nearly fluently. But if you never have anyone to speak with, it's just all fading. So that's where that went. There, this is a good picture of him. Finally, took a while. I just need to figure out where it was. Yes, here it is. Let me just see if I find one last. I'm gonna hold you up so long right now, but it is worth it. I will make sure it is worth it. Yes, it is. Okay, 903. Let me take this last picture and then I can show you. Now I just gotta manually enable the browser because everything else is broken. No, that was the wrong one. That and that. See here, she'll zoom in a little. Here you see our big guy, that is Fox. He is a German Shepherd, Belgian Shepherd, Husky mix. You can very clearly see the Shepherd muscle, the Husky tail. He is an adorable bean. He loves laying in chairs, being absolutely adorable. And his big treat is that whenever two people are in the same room, he will immediately, or sitting next to each other, he will immediately grab a bone wherever it is, take the bone there and chew it next to them. He's a very social chewer and a very, very good boy. And then this is our second boy, a bit more derpy. He's look at this face. How can you hate this face? He's a Pug Beagle mix, or Puggle. And yeah, he's a very derpy little idiot. Look at that cutie. He is the kind of dog that spends most of his time under a blanket and kind of thinks that he's a cat. So there's a lot of snuggling involved with him. Also, he recently had an $1,800 dental surgery because turns out Pug teeth are a nightmare. He has perfect teeth. There, look at this beauty. Look at his teeth. You don't see them, but he has perfect teeth, I assure you. No, they are really good beans, and I don't know what I would do without them. They mean the world to me, and yeah, I will do whatever I can to keep them in good health. But yeah, I mean, that's the same in German, low-key. We have so many double letters, and it's... we like doubling letters to indicate that you say the word extremely fast, and they just, yeah. Usually, mixed breeds are usually good, because, you know, the pure breeds are the main issue. Like, say, Dalmatians. Dalmatians, like a third of them are born deaf, and like another 25% is deaf on one ear. Or, you know, take German Shepherds with their hip dysplasia. It's just all this overbreeding. It's bad. So, really, best thing, go into a shelter, grab the muttiest mutt you can find. If they have no clue what races are in there, what breeds are in there, what age that dog is, perfect. That will be the best dog you can get, and he will thank you for it. Also, if you don't have an aversion to black pets, get a black pet. It's well-known fact that black cats and black dogs are the least picked in shelters, because no one likes simplicity. Everyone likes a cool pattern and a beautiful dog with like stripes and I don't know. And that's why the black cats that just sit lonely in the bag are not picked. Go for a black. They are the best ones. Yeah, German Shepherds, they are great. If you have a health insurance. Yes, black cats are good.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
Wow, okay, that is good. Not allowed to adopt a black dog on Halloween. I like that. I'm sorry, I know it's dumb superstition, but it's a superstition I like. It has this cheesy touch to it. No, he's a black dog. You can't adopt a black dog on Halloween. It's like I should go into a shelter on Friday the 13th with the intention of adopting 2 black cats. I love it. Nah, it's I had a friend back at work who she always said she's a huge fan of dogs and she's a supporter of shelter dogs and lover of dogs and yet for appearance reasons she would only adopt white German Shepherds. And let me tell you this much, a white German Shepherd is not an albino, but is literally a white dog. They usually don't have red eyes, so they are not an albino. But they are ridiculously overbred. During her lifetime, she had 4 white shepherds. She had put all 4 down before they turned 10 because of the pain issues they had. Because of hip dysplasia, because of sunburns, because they were just extremely unhealthy dog, and every time would she get another one. She always was like, oh, support shelter dogs. Yeah, but yeah, for myself, I just really like these white German Shepherds, you know. Make the world a better place, but stay out of my backyard.
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favour.
Only the strongest survive, then? Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
Yes, exactly. Exactly, MHF. Wasch mich, aber mach mich nicht nass. This means wash me, but don't make me wet. This is a very German way of, well, saying, you know, fix everything, but don't affect me. And yes, this is... back when I was in Germany, we currently built a huge ocean, well, North Sea-based power plant. So hundreds of wind turbines placed in the ocean, in the North Sea, to produce energy for Germany. The problem is that all the factories, all the manufacturing process that really use energy, for example, steel manufacturing, they don't happen on the coast. They happen in southern Germany, 600 miles away. So the idea was that we built this amazing power plant of wind turbines in the ocean and then pull these power lines down through all of Germany and literally feed all of Germany with it. Then they wanted to actually build those power lines. All the wind turbines are up and running and don't produce power because they can't build those power lines because everyone whose backyard they had to go through, every village, every city. Everyone was just blocking it. Just going like, no. So I don't even know how far that is today. I don't even know if Bavaria gets ocean energy by now. I don't think so. That's German. Yeah, good morning, Melina. How are you today? And oh, Loki, I know that feeling. I had a pitch black cat. I'm gonna put its name into the chat, and I will see what MHF says about this. But this was the name of my very black cat. Translated, you would call it a foot fungus. Don't ask me why. I don't remember. I was like 15, and that was a cool name. My first cat was called Breakfast. The second was called Foot Fungus. Those were good cat names. I mean, you know what happens if it's like 5 p.m. and you open the back door and you yell out, "Breakfast! Breakfast!" That was literally the only joke I had, and I felt like as a 15-year-old that would be hilarious to have a cat called that way. So yeah, I had a cat called Breakfast and a cat called Foot Fungus. Anyway, wonderful black outdoor cat. Really dumb cat. Like one of the dumbest cat I have ever seen. She got stuck, well, I suppose. He got stuck in every place he could get stuck in. One day we woke up, walked out the door, and just saw his head poking out of a tiny air hole for our garage. So at some point he got into the garage and then was trying to squeeze through that air hole and come back out. And by the time we woke up, he was just dangling in there, meowing pitifully. That was the kind of cat he was. He was also not neutered. Please neuter your outside cats. Within like 3 or 4 years, every cat in the neighborhood turned black. Like every newborn cat was black. We knew exactly what happened. Yes, that was many years ago. Don't do that today. Yeah, he took a very dark end, so I feel you. It was really brutal. He actually slept under a car. Like he was literally resting under a car. And that car started and he didn't walk away. And the person who drove the car thought he did. So yeah. That was a horrible childhood memory. Yeah, I know. It's very dear friend of the channel, Eternal, just lost a feline yesterday. It's never easy. It's when we adopt these beings into our family and they become such an integral part of who we are. You know, sometimes you see it coming. Sometimes you see that the dog is having health issues, or you know it's ending, and sometimes you don't. And sometimes it's just from one day to another. You thought you'd just bring the cat to the vet for a routine task, and then the vet calls and says, "We can't do the routine task because that cat has such a huge tumor on its heart that it wouldn't survive. So, best thing we can do is put it out of its misery." I just want to offer free hugs. I just want to, you know, sit there and hug you, and and I've done it too many times in my life, and yet I've never really done it. I just knew that the animal was gone, but I was never there in person. It's, ugh. Oh, that is adorable, Loki. Yeah, our 2 dogs are way too smart for their own. It's one dog, the little one, is really good at communicating, so he will be able to tell you exactly what he needs. If he wants to open a door, if he wants to be tucked in, if he wants to have a treat, if he wants to eat or anything. He knows how to tell you. The big dog just tries to solve everything on his own. And fails. Loki is a good name for a rabbit. That's what our dog is called. I mean, his full name is actually Loki Struggles. Yes. That. That is his full name. That is our Puggle's name. We felt like that is a very fitting name for him. And it very, very much describes his life. Our big guy is called Fox, or in full, Hieronymus Fluffbutte. Because, I don't know, he's noble and he needs a noble name. So Hieronymus Fox Fluffbutte. Yes. Please don't mispronounce his last name, he hates that. Please give your dog's full name, it's important. Oh, that is adorable. Yeah, I mean, in the end, he probably just knows that's his home and that's where he feels safe, so it's always a place to return to. Oh, it is Melina? It actually is? It's... I'll believe it when I see it.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. But as long as I'm treated all right, I'll be fine.
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton. I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him. We actually ended up calling our dog Loki because he was a bit of a trickster. Like, he managed to get into trouble, and we knew that immediately, so there was a fitting name. Before the MCU, I have to admit. So, he's... Like, when we named him, Loki wasn't big in the MCU yet, he was just a minor character, and we didn't name him after the MCU, we did name him after the real god of mischief. But that is a very recurring question. I mean, now I have to ask, what made you pick Loki? I feel like there's always a reason behind each name. And Loki the Protogen is a very unique name, so now I'm curious.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reed. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Can I? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Is he even maxed? I think he's still recovering. Yeah, let's just ignore that for now. Yeah, he's still recovering. I can't eat him yet. Let's actually see. Yeah, and we still have 3 links. 3 secretses. Secretses. Oh my... Jesus Christ. No, he doesn't feel sick. He feels recovering. Headache. Do I have a treatment for headache?
Hello again, Mr. Thatcher. Do you feel any better now?
Yes. This neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
Is that what the purest mountain air actually... I see. Oh no, I don't have a treatment for headache. No.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
Let's make that real quick. As someone who has been suffering from headaches since like first grade, I actually remember my teacher in first grade asking my mother into school to talk to her about the fact that I always have headache. Hi. Dog walks by and bumps into everything. And yeah, I'm not quite sure how you got fresh air out of this smell, but hey, I suppose to each their own. Oh, so that is actually... I see. Interesting. That's definitely an interesting name to have. I mean, I suppose that's not a very common name. Is it? Okay, got nothing to loot. So let's see if we can get a headache remedy. Oh, I don't actually know a headache remedy. Recipe unknown. Okay, so that doesn't do the trick then. Let me just see if there's more loot in here. That is locked. I can't open that. Nope, that stuff hasn't reset yet. Okay, so I suppose I can talk to him, but unfortunately I can't cure his headache anytime soon. So let's go back and talk to him. Also did notice that the performance is starting to drop. Still looks good. Yeah, if you haven't been here on Friday and Monday, this game has a bit of a memory leak, so every now and then I have to restart it or my performance will just die completely.
Good evening.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Mr. Thatcher, do you have a job?
No. Since I came back from the war, I spent most of my time and energy just trying to forget.
I understand what you mean. I was a soldier too.
No. Nobody can truly understand what I've gone through.
But I feel like it's always weird if you're named after, you know, celebrities or gods or anything like that. Because they always go in and out of fashion. Like, perfect example, nowadays if you tell someone your name is Loki, you know, everyone's gonna connect it to the MCU, everyone's gonna connect it to the famous character. It's like no one immediately thinks of mythology when you talk to them. It's kind of annoying, and it really annoys me because shouldn't that be the first? My real life name is, I was named after a singer that my mother liked. I can't even tell you who because it's not a very common name, so... But I have a horrible name. I have a very outdated name. When I was born, that name already existed so rarely that today I just want to change it. Yeah, that's exactly it. I mean, I was named after a musician that at least didn't go downhill, but imagine you're named after a musician that then turns out to be a Bill Cosby or something. Yeah, do you want to be named after Bill Cosby? I don't think so. But yeah, Norse mythology it's just one of the coolest. I'm sorry, it's the Romans and the Greeks have nothing against the Norse mythology overall. I was a huge fan of American Gods. I don't know if you ever read that or watched the show. The show I heard is pretty good. I didn't finish it yet. But it's just, you know, the representation of the Norse gods in American Gods. Yes. Fuck yeah, bring them back. That's exactly what we need. That's the kind of Anubis we need today. That's the kind of Thor we need today. We just need modern gods. Because let's face it, we wouldn't all be here without the internet. So, yeah, I suppose that is a god now.
Why were you locked in that sewer? What happened?
I went by the canal after an argument with a friend. Got chased by these fucking wankers and had to barricade myself in, despite my claustrophobia.
Why did you run? What was the reason for your argument?
Newton wanted me to go to a hospital, but I can't stand being closed in. Makes me feel like I'm suffocating.
Yeah, I agree. It's superheroes, especially those connected to mythology, just are the best. I mean, yeah. We need more superheroes based on, like, silly mythology. Like, say, take a third-row Egyptian god and turn him into a superhero. We just need a little bit more fun. I'd take that.
Tell me about your claustrophobia. Has anyone given you an official diagnosis?
That's what the bloody doctor said. But I don't want to go to a hospital to get checked again. I'll deal with it my own way.
How do you thingy that you have claustrophobia. I mean, either you have it or you don't. It's how do you test for that? Do you put someone in a tight box and check if they scream? This is actually something that would interest me.
Oswald, why did you not go to the Pembroke Hospital to seek medical help?
I don't trust doctors. All they care about was their careers and processes. I won't be locked in any room again by anyone.
Your fear of being trapped is not going to go away by itself. You need professional help.
I've seen enough butchers in white coats to last a lifetime. Hospitals reek of chemicals and death. What I need is fresh air.
Okay, Loki, you need to explain this further. Like, did you order 7 individual packages of cookies and they were all delivered today? Or like, are we talking about you go indoors and someone bought cookies? Because if you just got... Oh, I want a burger now. Maybe we should make burgers for breakfast. Oh wait. No, I don't think we have burger buns. Ugh. We slacked last week. We only order groceries once a week. We always get it delivered on Wednesdays because we don't have a car and Walmart delivers for free if you pay them $100 a year. So there we go. It's cheaper than a car. But yeah, we always get our groceries delivered on Wednesdays. And last week we got very lazy and we forgot like half the essentials that we really wanted. So we don't have burger buns and we don't have this and we don't have that. Because I was like, hey, we're just gonna bake bread and make pizza. And one day before the groceries are delivered, our bread maker breaks. So, yeah, we're currently running on literally whatever food we can find and stitch together. I hate it. But we're too lazy to order out of the pattern. So, yeah. Cookie packet. I want to live as a cookie delivery person. That sounds like fun.
Do you want to talk about why you have this fear of being enclosed, Mr. Thatcher?
No, I really don't.
An irrational fear like yours is usually rooted in a specific event. Perhaps it would help to talk about it.
Well, Doctor, take a guess then if you're so interested in my case.
Wow, that has completely broken now, huh? But I'm doing this manually. Hold on, if I can. Yeah, the cat actually turned on, but wasn't even moved in. So here, manually. The cat comes in. Hold on. Yes, I'm really good at this. Where's Cat? Cat, where are you? There you are. There, manual works. Now I just gotta find the cat. Where did the cat go? There's the cat. There. Oh my god, I'm having way too much fun with everything being broken today. Yeah, it's so what happened is that the follower alerts didn't work yesterday, and I figured out why, but when I switched that before the stream, I broke so many unrelated things by fixing that I am now at a point where they just don't trigger. So, like say if I have a follower, then VTuber Plus is gonna throw shit at me because that reacts independently, but OBS doesn't do anything. I can't turn on the German background and it's like, yeah, I broke it. I will have to completely rebuild this tomorrow, I feel like. How am I meant to guess this? Did he even go to war? I don't think he went to war, so it can't be Soldier's Guild. What do you mean you got buried? How would I know that? I just assume it's your
Perhaps
childhood.
you were trapped or locked in somewhere as a child. The horror of war could have brought this memory back to the surface.
Are you joking? I grew up on a farm. I had a bloody fantastic childhood.
Wow. Okay, that was just... Are you serious? I failed 2 hints because of that.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
Yeah, that was not okay. Yeah, but I didn't think that the army would do that. I mean, what in the army does cause... How does Survivor's Guild cause you to be afraid of tight spaces? It's just, it makes no sense to me. Ugh. Oh well. Can't change that. I am not cheating for that. Yeah, I mean, we have a few we couldn't do. Since I don't plan to eat most of them anyway, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I suppose. Still, it's just, I don't assume that. I'm not okay to just randomly assume why you have that.
Hello again, Mr. Blight. I'm happy to see Mr. Thatcher is safe, for now.
I'm eternally grateful, Doctor. We were total strangers and you helped us anyway. Can't thank you enough, sir.
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
They started eating me as soon as I dozed.
Oof.
Gnawing at my ears, my fingers, lips. I couldn't move. Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking vermin eating your flesh. Oswald. He found me and saved me.
Yeah, that does sound brutal.
Why do you stay here now that Mr. Thatcher's back?
It's complicated. Since the war, Oswald's been really nervous with the idea of entering any hospital. And me, I've got my own issues.
Can you speak about them?
Rats, sir. Even seeing one, they turn me. Just want to run. It's that fear that stopped me from going after Oswald when he left.
You are always welcome at the Pembroke Hospital. As a former officer, I'll be honored to welcome a fellow veteran.
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital. I just need to convince him that he needs some help.
Perhaps he needs to reach that decision by himself.
Could you speak to him? He doesn't usually listen to doctors, but perhaps because you've been through it, you can talk him round.
Yeah, he has a whole collection of things. And I can definitely see the face, I think. It's a bit difficult for me because I'm facial blind, so I don't recognize people by the faces, but I see this very, like, a bony face. And that's literally the only thing I remember of Mick Jagger, that he looks like a half-deceased skeleton by now. So I can see that. I don't actually know what Barry Manilow looks like. Because, yeah, like I said, I'm facial blind, so I remember very few things. I remember a very bony face. And Mick Jagger, yeah, Mick Jagger always looked like you took a skeleton and then just wrapped the skin around it.
What can you tell me about the war, Mr. Blight? If you want to speak about it, of course.
War was...
Oh yeah, the huge lips.
Well, you know, sir. The stench of death everywhere. Your mates lying bleeding in the mud. Just praying to make it through and get home. Bloody nightmare.
Did you know Oswald Thatcher before the war?
No. We met in the battlefield. I think we're in the same boat to France. We've stuck together ever since.
No, a war bromance.
I fought in France, too. I served as a field surgeon, but it was not uncommon to repel an assault, especially at night.
Yeah. The first time I was wounded, I had to protect the infirmary from hostiles. Twice.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Okay, yeah, performance is still... It's definitely getting worse, but it's still okay. We might not have to restart tomorrow, since I mostly stayed in this area anyway. Oh. I was not aware I could just also cross it that way. Finsbury Gate, where is this? Oh, this goes from the other side, I see. That is good, because we can work on these investigations. Oh, let's see where that is. Where's the Riven Guard post? Is that... Oh, that is the one. No, that's the blackmail. That is a bit far away right now. I do want to do the local investigations first. Oh yeah, all the dock investigations, we gotta do those. So you know what? Let's start with those. That means let's head back on over to the dock.
For God's sake, we're still alive and healthy.
It's locked, all right.
Right, where do I listen to them? Oh, here. Hello? No, was it too late? Yeah, I suppose I would have done it, would have had to do it at that specific time. Or maybe they are walking there right now. Nope, they definitely are splitting. Wonder if I get another chance for that later. It does feel like this game has a fair amount of points where you lose a chance and can't regain it. Investigate citizens' actions. Okay, what? Is this just broken? Looks like. I'm just gonna walk away and see if coming back does it. Yeah, let's head on over to the docks and take a look at our investigations there. Because the nice thing is it doesn't matter how much time we take, as long as in the end we don't sleep before we're ready. It's like if anyone still needs a cure, we need to cure them before we sleep. How are these people still gone? Huh. Yeah, let's start with the top one because he has the shotgun. I think he had a shotgun. Oh no, he had the shotgun. And there, 1. And 2. Yeah, these are so easy to kill by now, and yet I run into that level 16 around the corner, and he owns me. Am I hearing a baby cry? Pretty sure I'm hearing a baby. I don't hear it now. But I don't see any traces, so I don't think there was something for me to take care of. Oh wow, there's so many. I mean, at least they aren't difficult anymore. Even at level 9. They are not difficult, they are just annoying. Come on. Like I said, not difficult, just annoying. Especially if I try to finish a fight with full health and full blood. Come on. People have the weirdest stuff on them. This guy just walked around with a common trigger part on him. I'm picking up so many items, I feel like I should really upgrade the weapon I have next time I'm around. First, let's make sure we use the right shotgun. Oh, come on. They are way too agile for being ghoul-like vampires. Did he not have a loot? I don't see it blinking, no?
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Huh. Cure for blindness. In Braille, I see. So now I just need to find the cure for headache. That is a really big one. Hey, Eternal, good morning. How are you holding up?
Get away from me, you bastard! You won't get me here! Get out!
Nom 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 nom. Oh, that is good to hear. Take care of yourself. Oh, this should not have happened. Oh, wow.
Ring. Hey, Moxie. This weird package just arrived for you.
I don't think that's gonna work today. Yeah. I should have probably turned that off. Oh no, everything is broken today. All redeems are broken. OBS is broken. Nothing is working. And I can't even fix that now. I gotta wait until it expires. No, all the redeems are broken. OBS completely fucked up this morning.
Trust the lead, boys! Take its head!
Scree, 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 scree.
Yeah,
S-K-R-E-E.
Don't expect them to work. I'm lucky if I don't have to manually reset everything now so it works again. God, this... Are you serious? Yeah, you have a good day. And I'm just not gonna manually fix it because in a few minutes that should reset automatically. And there is very little I can do anyway. But yeah, I should probably disable redemptions because this is not gonna work. Oh god, I hate this guy.
Come out, you coward!
So I can't dodge because I need the energy to attack him. If I don't dodge, he hits me. That was very painful. But at least I get more loot by killing them again and again. I mean, I suppose it's a roguelike now. Roguelite. Because every time I kill them, I get a bit more loot, so I can then maybe at some point upgrade my weapon. So now we gotta kill that group again. How can I not dodge out of this, even if I press it at right the correct time? I really dislike that attack. The Warden is getting their ass handed to them right now. How are you today, Barista? I hope you're having a good day. Oh my god. Yeah, I know. All my redeems are broken and everything is broken, so I'm hoping that it expires any second now. Because I have trouble manually resetting that because there are like 15 different things involved. But it should expire in like 20 seconds, so until then I'm just hiding in this really weird spot. Yeah, if you're confused, Ware Barista, I apologize. All the redeems are broken. Everything is broken. Nothing is working. There we go. So I'm just fighting with all those issues. Yeah, I suppose that's a way to phrase it. I'm okay with that. Because if you have your head in the clouds, you at least have interesting dreams. Okay, now let's kill these again. This should not happen. I was in the middle of an attack, and it even deducted the blood the attack costs. So give me back. Now we're full again. Now let's see if we can kill him without... Yes. Okay, now let's try this again, shall we? Because this guy is clearly in distress. That means if we don't rescue him now, he will die. Oh jeez, 19? That's why I died so fast. Yeah, I'm not going there. Sorry, fuck you. I should probably not be here. Is that what it's telling me? Oh shit, no, I need to go there. So in short, if I go back and level up, he dies. But these are 10 levels over me and will instant shot me. But there's just... like, it doesn't matter what I do, I can't. So what can I do? Yeah, how about we start with this here? Oh, what? How is that all the way over there? Where? Here? Okay, yeah, it just looks like the target is all the way over there. But the necklace should be here. See if we can spot it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass on. I'm in like half an hour. I'm probably gonna call quits and then spend all day today and tomorrow fixing everything. There, here the little Borgs. That was little Loki, the Puck Beagle mix. He's a good boy. I think he's currently wrestling. Oh, there's a new person.
Hello, boy.
Hello. Good evening.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't. I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, so Rufus Kingsbury.
How old is he? Because I feel kind of weird that he called him boy. That doesn't look like a boy face.
What can you tell me about this region?
It's all about staying out of trouble. But since most people prefer to avoid me, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, I didn't even ask where we were. I wanted to, and then I was in a in a voiceover. What kind of buffet? Tell me. Oh my god, I love buffets. I hate being in America because our buffets are just so boring and like it's literally just ugly food. I think last time I had a good buffet, I was in an Indian restaurant. I need a good buffet. I need like a Korean, or I don't know. What's the typical Singapore buffet? Good question. I feel like I should look into that.
Why do people avoid you?
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
Yeah, I don't disagree. It's... if you want a buffet, you better trust the place you have it from. But... oh my god, I'm so jealous. I am so jealous at that. It's just, I keep watching YouTube food fairs in literally every place. It doesn't matter. But every time you see one from any Asian country, just the food fairs look so much nicer. And then just the variety. If you go to a food fair here, you're just gonna get the most boring and generic stuff. Like even in Germany, if I would go to a food fair, it had all these unique and foreign things, and you had the Hungarian making some goulash, and then you had the Greek person doing their gyros, and then you go to a food fair here, and well, you can have the fries from this guy, or you can have the fries from that guy, or the fries over there. You go have fun, MHF. I never even asked. Should I just call you MHF? I feel like that fits pretty well. But yeah, you have fun. Go out and have a little bit of a party. Don't get food poisoning.
Have you ever thought about leaving?
Where else would I go? At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
Yeah.
What do you do around here?
I know that feeling.
I listen to the news on the docks, sir. And I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
Oh, I see.
What do people say about this place?
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
The communists? I don't think we've met the communists yet.
Do you need help?
A real doctor caring about me. That's a first. I feel like a real person.
But yeah, he has anemia.
I'll see you later.
I don't have anything I can do yet.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
So let's see. What else do we have? Oh, there's a house.
Good evening, madam. I'm Dr. Reed. Could I come in?
Why? What do you want?
I work at the Pembroke Hospital. I'm investigating the flu epidemic in this area.
Oh, the Spanish flu. Well, that's quite liberal of you, Doctor. But this is no time to be knocking at people's doors.
No, okay.
I'll leave you then. Good night.
Yeah, I really need to upgrade my mesmerize. That seems to be the weak spot I will have going forward if I don't.
It's locked.
Yeah, she is. I mean, I'm impressed. She looks like an elderly lady living alone in the middle of a really bad area of London, in the middle of the Spanish flu. The fact that no one kicked in her door and just, you know, did things. It's just this place is very clearly full of the worst kind. Nothing. Where could that necklace be? I mean, he didn't lose it inside. Oh! She's actually, I suppose, her mother. Oh. Wait, and... I see, so those, yeah, those might actually be related. Am I still, yeah, I'm still inside. Actually, let me see, maybe, you know, maybe it was found here.
Are they stupid or something?
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
No, no luck.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Wasn't she a merchant?
You're still working at this hour? That's what I call dedication.
No, she didn't.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
Huh, curious. And I don't see why he would.
There's gotta be something can be done again. You know, it would be nice to see each other outside the pub sometime. This situation won't last forever. After, we'll have plenty
Where could he have lost me good English. Where could he have lost that necklace? I suppose while we're here, let's do that thing real quick where we grab ammunition and refill these. Because they are cheap and I need them. Oh, and I can do the anemia. Now, who had anemia? Wasn't that just to the left? Like through here? The guy? I'm not sure if it was Rufus, the boy. Yeah, that is a cute image to just have this heavily armed granny sitting in her armchair. The sort of shotgun always pointing at the door.
Evening, Rufus.
Evening, Mr. Reed.
Do you need help?
A real doctor caring about me. That's a first. I feel like a real person.
The real doctor treats everyone the same, Rufus.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
But that doesn't unlock... Oh no, it does unlock something.
Are you alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
So you have no home? You're sleeping rough?
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
You should be careful, Rufus. There are things that lurk in the shadows of this city. Things that prey on the lonely and the desperate.
Well, I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
Yeah, I would be curious to know how old he is actually meant to be in this. Because even on that small image, here, let me show you. In the docs? No, docs is here. Yeah, I mean, look at this image. Look at this image. He does not look like a boy. He looks like an old man. But let me see. These are all recovering. So the only one is Oswald Thatcher, and he has a headache. I can't actually do that yet. So at least we're good with the medicine for this rest period. Now let's take another gander around and see if we can figure out where that necklace might be. Shouldn't be that difficult. No, I didn't mean to look at you, I meant to look at the map. Yeah, there are very few places here where it could still be. And I have the suspicion it's not just gonna lay in the open. I mean, I would assume it's probably gonna be either in someone's possession or inside a room.
Hypocrites.
Take a closer look down here. No? Yeah, that's the bridge again. I'm not sure. Oh, that is... It is possible, so let's take a look at that. Yeah, that's where we came in the last time. Oh, music has changed. Totally not creepy. Well, we found shillings, but we did not find what I'm looking for. And yeah, now we're way off, so no need to really go further. Yeah, I don't think I have to go further. We do not need to go to... what was it? Southwark? Is that how it's pronounced? Southwark? Yeah. Just refill a little. Oh, and that is going away from it too. Where could that necklace be? Let's see what other investigations we have. Locate where the bombing took place. Let me see if that even shows on... Oh, I see, so that happened over there. You know what? Then let's do that. Let's go there. I want to see what's over there. Let's take the bridge. If you give me a reason to go there, I will go there. Oh wait, what was that? Yeah, missed one loot. Nice. Okay, yeah, I wanted to call it Southwark because that's just what it is. It's Southwark. But last time Eternal got really mad when I called it Southwark. I think he got more mad when I called it the River Thames. It's like if you want to make a British person mad, just mispronounce British terms. So I'm gonna walk slow just in case anything pops up. But so far I don't see anything blinking. Wait. Warwick? What's wrong about Warwick? Are you telling me I've mispronounced Warwick all of my life too? Is that not his name? Oh. Warwick? Why? I mean, it's like that... Worcester sauce? Worcestershire? Worcestershire? The one that every normal person would call Worcestershire sauce? Isn't that just called Worcester or something? Why do this? Yeah, see, to me, those were always Leicester and Worcester. One thing that is very obvious with my English education is that it happened in text. I grew up in games like Ultima Online, Meridian 59, EverQuest 1, Anarchy Online, and we wrote in English. For, you know, the longest time, the only time I would actually talk English was in school when forced. And I didn't like that at all. I mean, I know everyone has that issue. If you speak a foreign language you don't feel comfortable in, you feel uncomfortable speaking the language, you might even feel embarrassed speaking it. Oh wow, that's a low level. And it's just written English was always completely different. Written English was always fine. So for
Best stay back,
long times...
Are you deaf?
Just make sure I have the correct weapon. But yeah, for the longest time, some terms I just didn't know how to pronounce. But at least that was a common issue. Come on. Yeah. I didn't have to bite him, I just wanted to because I didn't like him. Oh, bring it on, Melina. Bring it on. I'm always ready for anything entertaining. Oh wow, he had 6 sodium hypochlorite solutions on him. That is good to have. Why? Why? Oh, if you want that, just go to Ficken. Wait, was it fucking? It was fucking, wasn't it? What is that city called in Switzerland? Oh, that was in Austria, yeah. Fucking. Oh, oh, wow, no, kid. You have no idea they changed their pronunciation. Hold on, let me open this. This is a first. Here. This city was spelled fucking until 2021. In 2021, they actually changed their city name. Yes. I think they finally got just really sick of it. Yeah, it has a population of 106. I actually remember driving through there before. I'm glad that they need to explain why fucking for a city name was a word that just wasn't well accepted. And yeah, that village sign was stolen so often that I suppose... Because don't you want that at home? Don't you just want to take that at home, steal it, and keep it? Just don't want to have a giant fucking sign on your wall. And I remember driving through, and that sign always looked brand new. Like, it doesn't matter. It's always brand new. That's how often it was stolen. A 2004 vote on changing the village's name failed. Everyone here knows what it means in English, but for us, fucking is fucking, and it's going to stay fucking, said the mayor. That is a really good quote. I love this. So in 2004, he said it won't happen. And then in 2020, they actually decided to rename it to fugging. And yeah, because it's Austrian, you still say fucking. It's just what it is. Oh, I love this. The following month's signs with a new name were vandalized to read fucking. I love it. See also Oberfucking and Unterfucking. See, Melina? It's even referenced in the Wikipedia article from here. I do love the fact that they have an Oberfucking. But wait, isn't that a song by Hansel and Gretel? Oberfucking awesome. Yeah. I love bad names. I really do. Oh wait, right? I can't do this because Stream Deck doesn't work. I have to manually. There. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, now the performance is starting to slowly get worse, but it's not worth restarting at this point. alcohol. Shillings. This looks like it could be a hideout. Nope. Because that door is missing, so it can't be.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Hmm. Doesn't that limit me from being able to...
Run along home, sir.
It's a leech! Kill him!
It's a leech!
Yeah, because you attacked first. God, I'm so good now that I can instant kill level 4s while biting them. This really wants you to power up hard. I wish it would have told me how I unlocked it. Was this the key I got? Looks like I've been here, but no, I haven't. No, I think I have. I do remember this. Yeah, I think this was one of the very early buildings. This was the very first. That would also explain why they are so weak here. Yep, this is where we started. We're actually heading back to the graveyard now.
The place has changed since the explosion, but it was definitely here. I should find some way to pay my respects.
It's probably not working, Dalton. I'm sorry. Everything is broken. Oh, there's a flower. And there's the memorial.
Who suffered from this tragedy find or rest in peace.
But yeah, how are you, Dalton? Good morning. I apologize. All my redemptions are broken and half the other stuff is. I won't be able to fix that today. I tried briefly before the stream and I think I made it worse. So I'll go through that later and tomorrow. Oh, it's fine. You need to sleep in at times. There is nothing nicer than just, you know, only waking up when you actually feel like you should wake up. I suppose we don't have to go further. We have everything we needed here. Oh no, wait, we don't, because we want to go and talk to the grave robbers. And I suspect those are... Yeah, those are back at our graveyard where we woke up. So let's head on over.
Die, vermin!
Yeah, at least they are fast to kill now. Oh, foundry key? What is that for? don't remember seeing a door. Is that the door? Yes.
Not a safe place right now, sir. I said stay away, sir.
Then I will just loot up here instead. Now let's see what we have here. Let me guess, that is locked? No, it's not. Laughing at the Guard. For more than a century, the Guard of Priven has been a dissident faction from the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stool. It is important as the divergence of opinion between our two fraternities are now well established. To remember what happened and why we shall, alas, consider these former brothers our opponents and adversaries, and mock their law of conduct. Candlestone founded the Guard in 1801. He was a former legate of the Brotherhood and a long-standing member of the Brotherhood Council. His departure was the result of an irreconcilable dispute within the Council, when Candle stated that the Brotherhood had to reconsider its non-violent approach to the study of vampires, and that the eradication of these immortals had to be the ultimate goal of all our researches. Since the terrible schism occurred, relations between the Guard and the Brotherhood have always been difficult. The Guard of Priven considers the Brotherhood as traitors and allies of their foes, while we call them thieves and zealots for the many ancient and precious books we kept for centuries, which they destroyed or stole when they left. I will constantly recuse any accusation of cowardice, for I know the courage it requires for our brothers to approach and observe hostile immortals. I will never forget the cruel loss of the unique texts and scrolls burned by Kendall and its followers when they left. And I will never cease to laugh at their stupidity, revealed in their very name, since they chose to call themselves the Guard of Priven, as a reference to King Arthur's shield, thus defining themselves as the true defenders of this land, when the true scholar perfectly knows that in the Book of Taliesin, Bridwen is only the name of Arthur's boat during his expedition to the mythical territories of Anfen. What a symbol indeed. From Whispers from Our Past by Usher Talltree, Primate of St. Paul. He's a bit convinced of his own superiority, isn't he? Nothing else to loot? Huh.
Shit, that leech is fast!
Yeah, nice and easy. Let's make sure I didn't lose anything. Nope. This isn't where we came from, but it feels oddly quiet. Such a atmospheric environment. Though I have no idea what that wheel is here for. It's just wheeling around, not connected to anything. Maybe finance called and they just had enough money left for one reel and they didn't know where to put it. Nothing else here? Nope, that looks good. Oh, come on, are you serious? There. I hate when they put you into stun lock. Okay, so now we're here. We need to go... Oh, really forgot that. Here, this was to the graveyard. Yeah, I think so. Yep, and then just back up here. And then we should be nearly at the graveyard. And then we'll just have a casual conversation with the grave robbers and in a friendly way convince them of their wrongdoings. I'm sure. Let's see if there's anything here. Like, this is a very long stretch of nothingness. No, not really.
This place. Rain may have washed away the blood, but not the memory. My poor Mary.
Hello, boys. About your last message concerning a mission to loot corpses in Southwark. I'll only say it once. Deal with it. And be glad I don't report your protest to Edwina. She might go there herself to cut your balls off. A little bird also told me you made a few jokes about what I saw by the pier. So now I'm just a loony scared by his own shadow? Or a nutcase who mumbles and trembles like an old woman about ghost stories? Good. I like it when my boys are happy. Be assured that nutcase will come to piss on your bloody carcasses. After the fucking monster I saw has sucked your brains out. Enjoy the following nights, fellows. I heard they will be foggy and rainy. Yeah, he is a lovable individual.
This is my watch. Damn grave robbers.
Oh, and that's all we needed? We really had to come back for this, I suppose. Let's just make sure we have nothing else to loot. There, more parts. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of loot. Okay, and then we can head back.
Crush the leech! A leech! A leech! Christ! He's dead!
Ah! Hey, Ketna, how are you? How is the best bean? Oh. Did I miss a hideout, or is that just... No, that was just this.
It's locked, all right.
There was just a broken door. Okay, so yeah, now let's go back to the hospital. Oh, I still gotta do my laundry at some point. I have a whole lot of laundry waiting. I don't like it. But yeah, I'm pretty okay. I'm actually probably not gonna go much longer. I just want to make it back to the hospital. Because I have been really, really hungry for the last 2 hours or so. So yeah, let's just run back. And then once we're back, we're gonna slowly wrap it up. This is such a good soundtrack.
Blah, 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 blah.
Now down here, I'm starting to learn the city bit by bit. Okay, so those are the fish burns, and yep, there's Edwina Cox.
Thirst for blood.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
Let me see if she has anything else. But yeah, a good idea to hydrate. Give me a sec.
Ooh, Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor?
Lovely.
A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
I believe you manipulated Booth Digby to get everything you wanted from him, both inside and outside the bedroom.
The poor bastard is good to me, if you must know. He makes me feel good. And that's a first.
So you're just like any other couple, after all, are you not?
Yeah, we're so ordinary that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever cheated on me.
Tell me your feelings about Booth's belief in monsters, Edwina.
It makes him look weak in front of the boys, that's my feeling about it. But ghosts don't scare me.
You don't believe he really saw something, then?
I don't care what he saw or not. All I know is that a real man keeps his fears to himself if he wants to be obeyed.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the wet boot boys, Doctor. This is our territory and this is our law.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that?
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
Yeah, at least I'm not gonna have a bad feeling about taking her life. Make sure we have everything else.
I managed to reach the mass grave in Southwark. It was not pleasant.
Spare me the details, Dr. Reed. All I want to know is what happened to those bastards who owed me money.
I'm afraid those bastards, as you call them, are in the mass grave.
Dead? Shit. That money would have been useful. Well, I'll tell my boys to avoid the place if it's that dangerous.
Yes. Everybody should avoid that place until further notice.
Okay then, Doctor. It looks like you deserve your reward after all. The Wet Boot Boys thank you for your help.
I think that covers all the questions, yeah. And she had nothing interesting to trade. But that actually puts both of them
Then the gangs, the epidemic, everyone's throwing the blame.
at the highest possible blood value, just that I can't drink them yet.
What do you want?
Because I'm not strong enough.
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really. One of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
Why did I? Yeah, I just noticed. Ugh. I just noticed that when Nuclear followed me 3 hours ago, I forgot to update the label. Because that's when I figured out that it was actually broken again. So I apologize. Yeah, let's put that in. Yeah, today is not fun. Everything broken.
Don't you see it's an endless spiral? One day, it will be you who will be stabbed, or shot, or worse.
That's what my sweet Edwina always says, that one day I'll get it too. But she says it with the most beautiful smile, my Edwina.
Thank you for the head pets. At least those work.
I know you believe monsters are real, Booth.
They are. I know, I saw one, but no one believes me.
Tell me what you saw.
It was a few years ago. Clay Cox was still the boss then. He'd sent me to the shipyard to find out who was stealing tools and ropes at night.
Go on.
First, I thought it was an old lady with a limp. It looked frail and crooked. Then I saw it grab a bloody beam and lift it like it was a stick. I shouted. It looked straight at me.
Do you know what it was?
It was all eyes and long teeth, but I couldn't see its face. I shot at it when it moved towards me and I hit it. And then it jumped and vanished in the shadows.
You could have imagined all that. These docks can be so gloomy at night. With the fog and the wind and the boats creaking.
No, Doctor. That night I saw the fucking sewer dog for real. It's not a beast like the stories say. It's the ghost of an old woman. Bullets can't stop it. But no one believes me.
Are your friends mocking you?
Even Edwina told me once to never speak about it, but I know what I saw. And it wasn't a human. Not human at all.
I mean, I did kill the sewer dog, so...
I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know?
Do you know Edwina suspects you to be unfaithful?
Edwina's the one who asked to be called Mrs. Cox, even though Clay hadn't touched her for such a long time.
You have not answered my question.
She's a passionate woman. I've no doubt she'll shoot me down if I ever betray her, but that's not going to happen. I love her as she is.
Yeah, I think...
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Getting rid of those two once I can is not going to be a bad idea. They clearly aren't necessary for a good running world. Oh yeah, let's make it back to the hospital. And then I'm gonna wrap it up there. And say, yeah, I have to run through there. Yep, I'm still not attacking you. It's like, what I could do is let's try get them involved in combat again. And let's just let them handle it for a while. And I will just stand here. Oh wow, he actually sees me. Okay, yeah, let's not. I don't need to have another endless fight. I definitely need 1 or 2 upgrades before I can go back there.
Stay away! Get your weapons ready! You found one!
Yes, he is. Come on. 1 hit, are you serious? There. We are winning. But then I'm not sure there is losing in this game. Is it where the camera faces or where the character faces? Okay, yeah, character. Come on. Yeah, now the slowdowns are slowly kicking in. Performance is taking a dump. So yeah, let's just walk in and pause right here. Yeah, this is a really good spot to pause. But yeah, that means I'm gonna wrap it up for today. Let me actually quit out for that. Yes. We had, at least this still works. Yeah, we had a very buggy stream today, so I apologize for all the hiccups and all the issues. It is what it is. Can't change it, unfortunately. Let me just... Here, so I can at least wink. At least let me turn the hands back on. Even if those are immediately broken. Like, what is going on? Okay, well, I suppose I will just say goodbye with broken hands. There we go, finally. Now I can wave. It was a weird day. Yeah, thank you so much for coming on in and saying hi, Werebarista, and yeah, Nuclear for the follow, and of course everyone for being here, from Melina and Loki to Ketna and Dalton and Kit, and I know Karth is here, he's always lurking, and MHF, and Eternal was here briefly. Yeah, we had like all the good beans here today. Thank you so much for spending a bit of time with me. I hope you had fun. Let me actually see who we have today. Maybe we can find someone new, because I do want to find new people. And there are always new beans to find. So who do we have here? Ah, that is a game I never heard of before, and a bean I never heard of before. So, you know what? Let's raid someone that I don't actually know. Let's see. Yeah, they used to make content for rhythm games, and now they sometimes play them. Also racing games, VR, music and motion design. And they are currently playing an Indonesian game called Troublemaker. Never heard of it. Looks like some kind of beat 'em up. So yeah, I'm gonna send you over to Kurorek. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Let me see that. Yes, that was correct. Looks like a really cute bean. So I would say let's say hi and see what they are playing. And I will be back on Thursday with more Vampyr. because I do want to see where this game goes, and I clearly need a lot of time to get through it. So yeah, I will be back Thursday, and I hope you all have an amazing Tuesday/Wednesday, or whatever day it is where you are right now. I know I have the most international beans here. So yeah, enjoy your day. Enjoy whatever game you play, and if I don't see you on your stream, maybe I'll see you on mine on Thursday. I love you all, and stay awesome. Bye bye.